Hi, welcome to SBR TV. I'm Peter Loshek. This is our College Football Experts Roundtable for College Football Week 11, and we are once again joined by Steve from collegefootballwinning.com and Doug Upstone from impactwageringsolutions.com. Thanks again, guys, for being here.
Great to be here.
All right, great job last week, by the way. I noticed great picks on Southern Miss, and just great job. Steve, what do you have to say about how'd you do last week? You were telling me before about how you were doing really well. You had a good week last week.
Well, here on
Brag
SBR, thank you for bringing this up. I was actually 7-0 on your program. The one game I said to stay away from was that K-State game, and K-State covered, and the public didn't like that. So that was the of the 8 games we talked about, 7-0. I think it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
So I just pointed that out because it's very unusual.
You're getting into John Ryan territory with those kinds of ATS results. Well, and K-State is another game that we're going to talk about this week. So great job, guys. And one of these upcoming weeks, I am going to compile the total record that you guys have given us so far this year, and I know that it's been very good. So thanks once again from everyone at SBR. Thanks for all of your efforts and insights. Let's get into college football week 11. Nebraska at Penn State, guys. Nebraska at Penn State. Penn State, of course, we all know what's going on there, soap battles and everything. They do have a game to play, though. Steve, what do you think?
Penn State right now is 1-5 against the spread at home. Nebraska is 3-6 overall, but they're 2-1 away. There's way too much pressure, and the expectations are too high for them in Lincoln. So I think it's actually a relief for them to be playing at Penn State. But even so, this game right now looks like, as we're taping, Nebraska -3 or -3.5.
Right.
I think perhaps the wrong team is favored here, and I know Penn State has a ton of off-the-field distractions. I don't think that those off-the-field distractions have swayed or have affected the team, the players, and the assistant coaches enough that there should be such a disparity in my sort of power ratings here. I think this is about a touchdown swing in the wrong direction. I think the wrong team might be favored here, even though Penn State is just abysmal against the spread this year at home. They still play outstanding defense. Their straight-up record is still excellent. And my conclusion here, especially when I look at totals, if you're looking to place a bet on this game, the slightest lean because of, I think, the overemphasis on the off-the-field distractions, the slightest lean is to Penn State. But I think the under might be a better play because the total has gone over only once this year for Penn State, and the total's gone under for Nebraska the last 3 games in a row. So I think that total is right around 43. So if you're getting that above 42 and you can take the under there, I think that might be the better play. But I am personally not going to bet this game.
All right, so Doug Upstone, Penn State is off of a bye. Nebraska is off of a home loss to Northwestern. So what do you think? You think this line movement has been an overreaction, or do you think the players will actually be affected?
I do believe the players will be affected. And the reason that I say that is because, there is so much attention being paid to this that I don't think anybody could just be unscathed. I know, that they're young players, they weren't there, but they're hearing about it. I think it's, I'm not saying it is the single reason, okay, but I think it's definitely going to be a factor in terms of Penn State's ability to focus. Now, even above and beyond that, okay, in this particular game, I find it amazing that Penn State, in today's world of spread offenses and wide open scoring, that they actually rank 88th in passing offense. And here it is, the second week of November, and they still haven't chosen a quarterback to play a half, let alone a whole game. I